Hey everybody, welcome to fall. It is now time. You can now break out your sweaters, leaf piles, and you can start making some chairs.
Chairs?
No, it's great. So think about it. It gets cold outside. You got to put on your sweaters.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really nice.
Where do the
No,
chairs?
and the leaf pile, let me tell you about the leaf pile. Okay, the leaf pile is great because the trees start falling. I mean, you look at it, like, I love looking at the trees all the time. Yeah, because it's like great. All the leaves are changing colors. It's great. And they start falling off. And then you're like, oh gosh, what do I do with all these leaves? Because then you're like, I can't see the ground anymore. But no. And then you put it in a big pile and you're like, ready, 3, 2, 1, jump.
Wait, where did the chairs come in though?
I talk about the chairs. It's probably the oldest tradition of fall is when my great-great-great-grandfather, the old Mac Robinson, came over here on a chair.
On a chair.
Yes.
He came on a chair.
It's much more believable than coming over on a flower, wouldn't you say?
The Mayflower? Like the big boat?
Okay, so my chair, you ready to see? Okay, so it's really good. You just kind of take a look. All right, everybody, welcome to a game called Leaf Me Alone. So here's how this is gonna work, okay? We're gonna see a leaf on the screen. I don't know what the leaves do. It could be literally anything. And I know what you're thinking, like, I know trees. It's not just gonna be trees. Anything that's got a leaf on it is fair game.
What else has leaves besides trees?
We're gonna find out. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what our first one is. Okay. I think this one's gonna be pretty good. Okay. Let's see.
Is that a salad?
It looks like a salad. I think it's part of a salad. It's zoomed into. This looks like it's part of a plate, so I'm not sure if it's like if that has anything to do with it.
That's definitely a strawberry.
Or a grape. What kind of stuff do people put in salads?
All kinds of stuff. Raisins. I don't like raisins in salad.
If you put strawberries and grapes and raisins into a salad, where's the line before it becomes a fruit salad? There we go.
Cantaloupe.
Okay.
Cantaloupe you find in fruit salad.
So that's where a fruit salad is. Got it. Okay. So let's see exactly what it is.
Oh,
Look at that.
that wasn't. What is that?
Is that a grape? Or is that like that's a tomato.
That's a tomato.
That's a tomato.
That's like.
Is that chicken or cheese?
No, that's. I have no idea what any of this is.
All right, let's see what our next one is. This is interesting. Okay. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. This. It's zoomed in, obviously really close.
Yeah.
But like the red tint to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know where I'm going with this?
Not at all.
Okay.
Completely clueless.
I'm thinking strawberry.
Strawberry?
The seed.
Yeah, that thing right there. That makes
I'm
sense.
saying strawberry. What are you saying?
I'll go with strawberry. On
You're
this
gonna go with strawberry?
Yep.
All right, let's see what it is.
Oh,
See that?
that's a gross looking leaf.
What do you mean a gross looking leaf?
Look, it has hair.
Have you ever like cleaned a strawberry before?
Yeah,
that's
but-
what they all look like.
It's a hairy leaf. That's gross.
Have you ever seen a strawberry with a leaf and you went, "That's a nice looking leaf"?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
When?
I don't know.
That never happens with a strawberry.
Sure it does.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
All right, next one. This is. All right.
Oh, that's easy.
What?
100% got it right away.
What is it?
It's Bob the tomato.
He has a leaf.
Well, he has like it looks like it's like a little stem. And
How do you know it's not just a tomato?
Because that looks like an eye. Tomatoes don't have white circles on it.
Fair enough. Bob the tomato.
Bob the tomato. 100%.
Let's find out. Bob the tomato.
I'm
Look,
goated.
He fits.
Look
so,
at that.
He fits so nice in there. All right, let's see what's next.
That's a carrot.
That's a carrot. You want to
Maybe-
go with carrot?
I'm gonna go with carrot.
You're
That's
gonna go
a
with carrot.
Mm-hmm.
What part of you says carrot?
This nice blue part right
The
here.
blue part says
reminds
carrot.
me of a carrot.
That it looks like a tree.
Probably.
But you want to go with carrot.
I'm sticking to it.
You're sticking to
I'm
carrot.
going with carrot.
All right, let's see what it is. It's a tree.
It's a really big carrot.
That's a
Just a really big one
big carrot.
that someone
Oh,
painted.
really big carrot. It looks like there's a farm in the background that they have carrots.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Like, that's,
carrot farm.
That's
100%.
yeah, a carrot. Is a carrot farm a thing?
Sure. Yeah. Well, they have to grow them somewhere.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Let's see what's next. Okay, well it can't be a tree because there's no leaves on the tree.
That looks like an arm.
That looks like an arm?
Yeah.
What part of it makes it look like an arm?
The hand. There's a hand right there.
People don't have leaves on them though.
Well,
what is that?
a bush? Maybe it's
A bush. We went from that's a hand to that's a bush.
no. Hear me out. You know when you're at Disney and you look and you're like, wow, that's a really fancy bush.
A
And
fancy bush?
They have some dude cutting it and it makes it look like somebody.
Who do you think that's of?
A princess.
A
I
princess.
say, based on the pattern of the leaves falling in the
So
background.
we're not even gonna guess. We're
That's-
just gonna guess
no.
what kind of princess.
That's Cinderella.
You going with Cinderella?
Or
I'm gonna go with Peter Pan.
Peter Pan.
Let's find out. Oh,
Wait,
it's Belle. I think.
Maybe?
I think that's Belle. That's not Cinderella, because Cinderella's got.
I was close though.
But it's a bush.
It is a bush.
That's a
I was
bush.
close.
That is a bush.
Yep.
That is a bush. Okay, let's see what's next.
Oh,
I.
do you have any guesses?
This is where I'd want to say carrot.
I don't know. But it's like, if it was a carrot, it would be a picture of the ground. That's like to the side.
I mean, it looks very like, like dirt. Like,
Do carrots grow on hills?
well, maybe the photo is like
Just
artistic. Like,
I have no idea.
you have no idea.
No idea.
All right, I'm going with carrot.
Okay.
Okay. I was right. I was right.
The cutest carrot ever.
The cutest carrot ever.
Baby Groot.
Baby, it should be baby carrot.
Yeah. Definitely.
That should be a character.
Mhm.
That's a superhero I can get behind.
That's 100%.
All right, let's see what's next.
It just looks like a leaf.
What is the leaf? What is the leaf to? Like, what kind of?
The two other leaves.
It's
branching
just
off
it's
each
just
other.
3 leaves.
3 independent leaves.
Like that. But I mean, what are the leaves though? Like,
Green.
they've got to be something. Like, I don't think that it's on a tree, but I don't think it like it's not like a tree that we're looking at.
It's not a tree.
Well, I mean, I think that's bark behind it, but
Okay.
I think it's something else.
It's a tree, but it's not a tree.
Well, what's on a tree sometimes?
Leaves.
You're just saying leaves.
I'm just saying leaves.
That's the name of the game.
Yep, that's what I'm going with.
All
I'll
right,
be
let's see.
poison ivy.
The 3, because it's a vine. Okay, that makes more sense.
I'm actually not. I don't get the thing. with
I
poison
get
ivy.
poison ivy really bad.
I think I'm a superhero because I don't get poison ivy.
Let's see your superpower at work on this next one.
That is a 3-leaf clover. That's my guess, or possibly a 4th leaf that's hidden somewhere in the picture.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Let's see if you're right. Oh,
4-leaf. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-leaf.
I don't know where the
clover.
4th is. I
told you, it's hidden.
It's hidden somewhere?
in the picture.
Okay, it's all this. Okay, I think we have another one. All right, let's see. Yeah, I have no idea.
Huh.
I have no clue. It looks. I don't know why. It doesn't. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm looking at.
It honestly looks like a cartoonish flower. Like there should be like a smiley face right there.
And somebody's singing a song too, going
Yes.
like, "Leave me alone."
That's a really sad song, but
Well, that's the name of the game.
it is? Okay. Sure.
Let's see if that's what they're singing. Okay.
It's a flower. I was
It's a
right.
flower.
It's a flower.
Okay.
It's a pretty flower.
Stem, yeah, that confused me. Okay, this next one,
I want to touch it.
why?
It looks friendly.
What do you think it is?
I think it's a cactus.
You want to touch a cactus? You know you're not supposed to do that.
But
Like, that's the point of a cactus, is you don't touch them.
but
Like,
I've
you-
never touched it.
That's the point of a cactus, though, is you don't touch it.
I guess.
That's the whole point.
I don't know.
I think you're right. I think it's a cactus. Let's see.
I was right.
You want to touch that?
You don't want to give that a hug?
No.
It looks so welcoming.
No, that looks welcoming.
Yeah, 100%.
It has little friendly buddies. Look at those. gonna need some moments. Thank you for playing Leave Me Alone.
Hey everybody, it's time for the scripture verse. Today, actually, I don't know what the theme is. We gotta find out. So say it with me. 3, 2, 1, open sesame. So it's pumpkin spice lattes. Okay, so, all right, we're gonna read it out now. Anyone who lives without blame walks safely. Anyone who takes a crooked path will get caught. Proverbs 10:9.
Well, it's not really a fall day unless we get up on our chair and try
Wait.
to do some worship. It'll be great. Oh!
No. Okay, we should never be standing on chairs. That's not a good idea. But worship is. So,
Oh, my back.
So let's not do that, okay?
When I was searching, your love was never far. You made a way to get to me. You were the whisper leading me to your heart. Forever I belong to you. Now I can see clearly, my God, you for me. You won't let go. Your love won't let me down. And I know it's true. Yeah, I know that your love is all around. I believe in you, holding on to you, holding on, and I know you will never fail. I want all of you, you never change. Your love won't let me down. Love won't let me Love won't let me Love won't let me. Right when I need you, you listen as I pray. You leave the 99 for me. You paint the sky with promises of your grace. So I will find my way to you. Now I can see clearly, my God, you for me. You won't let go. Your love won't let me down. And I know it's true. Yeah, I know that your love is all around. I believe in you, holding on to you, holding on, and I know you will never fail. I want all of you, you never change. Your love won't let me down. Love won't let me. Love won't let me. Holding on, and I know you will never fail. I want all of you, you'll never change. Your love won't let me down. Love won't let me.
Start off just raising our hands in worship. You know, this is a sign telling God it's all in your hands. Trust Him, and during difficult times when things are scary, you might be afraid, you can always go to God and know that everything is in His hands.
Let's sing this together.
Trust Him. Thank you, Jesus.
Of all the things that I could do for you, and all the things that I could say, nothing is better, Lord, to simply obey.
Come on, you sing the many things.
The many things that I could be for you, the many things that I could Jesus, you're watching over me as I trust and obey. Jesus, you're watching over me as I trust and obey. Jesus, you're watching over me as I trust and obey. And I follow you where you're leading me. And I follow you where you're leading me. And I follow you where you're leading me. Jesus.
All right, everybody, welcome back to our Me 3. And for this one, remember, we are going to read something from the Bible, talk to God, and do something for somebody else. Today, our do something for somebody else happens when they're not even there. See, remember, this entire month, we're going to be talking about integrity. Now, integrity is kind of a big word, and sometimes we don't always know what that means. And sometimes it just means that we're not going to lie and we're not going to say bad things. But really, integrity is kind of a lot like that stool that I made. Now, it kind of fell apart again, but we're going to try to build this again. Because remember, integrity is something strong that you can really build your life with and really, stand upon or sit upon in this chair's point. Now, I don't quite know how to do this. Because when I don't have enough of it, there's not really anything sturdy enough that I can do with it. If I don't have enough integrity, that means a lot of other people can't really rely on me. That means I can't be a good friend. I sometimes can't do the things that I need to do because I don't have enough of it. But when I have enough integrity, then I'm strong and I know that other people can rely on me. So, while I work on my chair, I want you to work on your Me 3, and that is to not talk about somebody behind their back. And you know that sometimes we can do this pretty easily? Like whenever you get home from school and you think about that friend who's kind of really annoying, or after you end your Zoom call and you see somebody that was just being a little bit weird with whatever was going on, and you start being like, can you believe what they just did? Can you believe how weird they are? Did you see what they were wearing? All those types of things. That doesn't help us with our integrity. That doesn't help us be reliable and be strong for other people. Instead, kind of does what our verse talks about how some of those people can go down the wrong path in life. So we want to have integrity. We want to do the right thing. And we need to not talk about people behind their back, because similar like those stools that I've been making, they just make you fall over and they hurt people. So don't talk about somebody behind their back. That is your Me 3.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story. Inspired by the book of Daniel. Chapter 1.
Daniel was only a very young man when King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon conquered the land of Judah. Nebuchadnezzar made sure that God's people wouldn't rebel by taking Daniel and other young men from royal families in Judah and marching them back to Babylon with him.
Will we ever see our home again?
Daniel's friends were just as scared and confused as he was.
Where will we live? What will he do to us? I sure hope the food is decent.
Daniel tried to reassure them as the imposing city gates rose ahead.
God will be with us, whatever happens.
The king chose the brightest and best young men from Judah and ordered that they receive special training.
After 3 years, you will get to be very important and serve me.
The chief official Ashpenaz took charge of Daniel and his friends.
Tut tut. Those wishy-washy Hebrew names just won't do. You need new ones.
New what?
Names. Let's see. Daniel, we'll call you Belteshazzar. And you three will be Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Are those names, or is he just sneezing?
You'll learn our language, of course. And all the Babylonian writings?
Daniel's heart sank as he realized what was happening. The king wanted Daniel and his friends to forget they were God's people. He wanted them to become Babylonians. But Abednego was worried about something else.
Hey, I'm about to starve. Any way we can get a bite to eat?
Right this way.
Ashpenaz led Daniel and his friends to a big table set with mouth-watering foods.
Steak.
Or those Babylonian buffalo bites.
The cake's got at least 9 layers.
Only the best, straight from the king's table.
Oh, the food smelled delicious. But Daniel pulled his friends aside.
Guys, if this food is from the king's table, that means it's been offered to false gods first.
Uh-oh, not good.
Our new names and training are one thing, but if we eat this food, it's like we're saying we're okay with false gods.
But we gotta eat something, man.
We can ask for different food, simple stuff that hasn't been offered to the false gods.
That chocolate cake.
Abednego?
Okay.
Daniel and his friends turned back to Ashpenaz. They tried to ignore the delicious smells wafting from the table.
This all looks great, but could we eat something that's not from the king's table? It doesn't need to be anything fancy.
The king is my master. He's decided what you must eat and drink. What if you don't eat this and he sees you looking worse than the other young men? He might kill me.
No matter what Daniel said, Ashpenaz was too fearful to listen, so Daniel approached the guard assigned to take care of them.
Please, just test us for 10 days. Give us nothing but vegetables to eat and water to drink. See how we look then.
Well, if Brussels sprouts are your thing.
For 10 days, the guards gave Daniel and his friends nothing to eat but veggies and water.
I could get into the habit of cabbage.
I like broccoli, probably.
Pass the peas, if you please.
I just want a hamburger.
Let me tell you, it wasn't easy to say no to all those delicious foods the other young men got to eat. But at the end of 10 days, the guard called everybody out.
Line 'em up.
He strode past the other young men.
Good. I can see you've been eating well.
When the guard reached Daniel and his friends, he stopped in surprise.
What? You've been eating rabbit food, but you look even better fed than the others.
Daniel smiled. God had helped them grow strong even without eating the food offered to false gods.
Okay, fine. You can keep eating veggies and water.
Rats?
Thank you.
God continued to give Daniel and his friends knowledge and understanding as they studied, and at the end of their training, they were brought before the king.
Let's see what you know. How many inches in a meter?
39.3701.
What do you call a group of porcupines? A prickle. If it takes 8 men 10 hours to build a wall, how long would it take 4 men?
No time at all, because the wall's already built.
How are you all so smart?
The one true God gives us wisdom.
Well, we'll see about that. Anyhow, you're 10 times smarter than my other advisors. You get to be very important and serve me.
Daniel and his friends eventually became the king's most trusted advisors, and even though they served the king of Babylon, they never stopped standing strong for the one true God in everything they said and did.
Okay, so I think I finally fixed my chair.
Okay.
All right, ready? Ugh, see?
You literally just put it on top of a normal chair.
Okay, see? Sometimes you need to get rid of something to make the chair better.
That's some really deep chair philosophy.
It's part of the 4th tenet of fall, actually.
What? Okay, cue the band.